Joe, welcome.
Yo,
What up?
I don't like hosting. Don't make me do that anymore. I hate it.
It was the best
sorry.
podcast ever.
I'm sorry.
We talked about sex, technomancer.
That's what it
Yeah.
sounded like.
That's
I
about it.
saw it. Yeah. It was
Techno sex?
Techno-sexmancer.
Sex Mancers.
Yeah.
And
Sex man?
I saw somewhere in the chat it was something about Katy Perry.
Oh, yeah. It was
great
Miley
show.
Cyrus and Katy Perry.
Whoa, that's an easy one.
That's an easy one.
It's,
Kill
it's-
yourself.
It's up on iTunes. If you want to listen to that.
That's our best shit. It's
Yeah.
on iTunes.
Uh,
Download it for your iPhone.
Yeah.
YouTube.com. We don't own the website.
No.
Tommy, thanks for having me.
Hey, hi.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I was here last week.
We're gonna have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
We got the real Martin on the sticks over
Yeah.
there, not T Martin.
This is MLG Martin.
Yes, I'm here. I'm back from the beach. I got a really, really dark tan. My producer camera's not working.
Wow.
Is it not? I don't know why.
I'm black. I got a black tan. Don't worry.
That's all right,
I'm
man.
here.
This
Don't
is
worry.
darkness.
Don't worry
Those
about it.
cameras have been pissing me off the past couple of days. I don't know. They don't like
Yeah.
me. I need new
So-
You
cameras.
spend that $13,000 somewhere else. Not cameras.
And then I lost it. 'cause it's
Who's
gambling
spending on this
website.
new couch? That's what I'm
But I got the sweet skin, though.
We have a
Uh,
$13,000 couch.
couch. Yep. We need to match that chair.
So let's dive right into this. CS:GO,
Yeah.
Counter Strike.
Yeah.
That game wildly popular, put out through Valve because of its gambling aftermarket. Now I won't say it's a bad game, but I'll say that the gambling aftermarket has a lot to do with it. The skins, the loot crates, all that
I mean,
stuff.
there's other There's other games that have like real market
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I mean,
TF2.
the difference there is it's Valve's game getting bought by somebody to play, then Valve again making the cut from the market. Like it's all Valve
Yeah.
versus everybody else, where it's like they get
Millions
a cut.
of dollars.
Yeah, it's
coming
just
in.
it's just all theirs.
So I guess the interesting part about all of this is, okay, these aftermarkets exist. We see them in things like Ultimate Team with FIFA and Madden. We see them with these skins.
Yep.
Where you're not necessarily buying the itemized piece, you're buying
Right.
the opportunity to maybe and what are they, like $2.50 or something like that?
$2.49
Okay.
Yep.
for a key.
So I guess that's not really the big controversy here. The big controversy is that, and we've talked about this before.
Mhm.
And what is your responsibility as a content provider with millions of viewers?
Lie to your viewers.
And we talked about this before. We talked about this before with Dance Gaming when he was trashing that Final Fantasy event. And that was more sour grapes out of my part because
Yeah.
it was just
Did you drop
different
the
strokes for
grapes?
different folks. I like red grapes personally.
Okay.
I discovered that over the last week. I can't do the green ones. Got to do red ones.
Soak them in vodka.
The big thing here was I mentioned with Dance Gaming, I'm like, it sucks that he would go in there and just shit on something that a company was taking a chance with to try and drum up some hype for their game that's not even out yet. I'm not that upset about that, and it's obviously within his right to kind of do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Then you have guys like T. Martin, Trevor Martin, who have tens
No
of
relation to
millions.
MLG Martin.
And no relation to MLG Martin, guys.
Hey, bear.
Yeah,
As
no
we
no relation, by the way, to our very own
Better not.
MLG Martin,
Yeah.
who's also conveniently enough located in Orlando.
and is actually you play CS:GO, don't you?
Son
I
of a
think we got a
bitch.
He's
problem
just
here.
like,
Do I need to put a disclaimer up right now?
Hashtag
shit.
ad. Fucking
Yeah. Well, we're
CS:GO.
fucked.
Don't
We're
ban
fucked.
me.
Oh shit!
Don't
Okay.
ban me, bro.
Don't ban me, bro.
Better get your lawyer. Better get Morgan and Morgan on the phone right fucking now.
For the people.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm with Dan.
Oh
So
shit!
he goes on there and he's got his tens of millions of viewers and he starts putting up these videos a couple months ago, about February, March
There's about
time.
9 million subs.
Yeah, hey, he's 9 million subs between
Big
a couple
guy.
of different accounts.
It's crazy.
Hey guys, I just found this new website.
I love
It's
his
called
wording.
CS:GO Lotto.
He's so good. I can watch that
And
video
I just made some money. It was a small pot. It was like $69.
$69.
But the feeling was so great. And so the concept behind
And a
CS:GO
raging
Lotto
Oregon.
is you're gambling on
Ugh.
these games and you're betting skins.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
And you're getting a money payout from what the skins are worth in the market at that
Here's
time.
the thing. I don't have a problem with that. That
Okay.
to me, that is a-okay.
That's not the issue.
The reason that I find that okay is I've sold millions. Probably not millions. Thousands.
What the fuck?
Wait, is this
Probably like-
disclaimer time?
No. I've sold
Skins paid for this studio.
I've sold thousands
Oh.
of like Steam cards and shit
Oh, yeah, stupid
on
shit.
there. That's
Sure.
something that I do.
What do they do?
You can unlock themes and stuff for your Steam account if you
Yeah.
decide to keep them. Exactly. That's why I sell them, because I can get games with them. So I'm like,
Cool.
I'll sell them and do that. So there's no problem with that. The thing I think is hilarious here is like, how many times has like the FTC been like, yo, bro, you have something to do with this thing. You gotta say that.
Right.
You know, like,
I think it's convenient that this happened right after the Steam sale.
Yeah.
Game Newell's like, that's all right. I got
Yeah.
the money.
I made the money. I'm out. I'm good.
Yeah, they're cashing out. They're pulling their chips.
I just think
in.
that's so
So the
crazy.
FTC comes in and says, okay, if you do not disclose that your ad is that you are standing to gain something from your ad, it says the right of a consumer is to know if what they are watching is an editorial or an advertisement.
Sorry.
And
Thanks.
in this situation, T. Martin, Pro Syndicate, a couple other guys come out and they said, we found this website. We got a hold of them on Twitter,
Fluttershy hype.
and we're probably going to do some sponsorships with them. And they start posting all these videos. One of T. Martin's was
Dave, that's me by accident. Don't worry about it.
well, one of those videos was T. Martin, and the clickbaity title was how to win $13,000 in 5
5 minutes, guys. I did
so
it on my
all
site.
of his fans, his
Hopefully-
young fans are clicking on this. Going, oh man! So there's a moral gray area where we're talking about like kind of teaching
But
kids
Mark,
how to gamble.
let's hit the 5-year-olds.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
get the
it's a good
5-year-olds.
video.
H3H3's video on this was fantastic.
I wish we could have linked that. If we could find that
Yeah.
and link that, that'd be
Hey,
awesome.
we might be able to link that before too long.
That's a
but
good
oh
video.
my
too.
God.
I
And
really-
it explains all this stuff way
everything.
better than we'll be able
Yes.
to.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
It's essential watching if you want to really join this conversation.
It's sent,
Who dropped
But
it?
basically,
Thank
what
you.
happened
Yeah.
was a fella named Honor the Call did a little bit of searching and found
Yeah.
out that CS:GO Lotto actually belongs to
T.
T.
Martin.
Martin.
Not
And
even like
Pro
not
Syndicate.
even like a part owner.
It's not like he
It
has
is
equity.
literally his company
It's president, vice
that
president.
he
yeah.
filed.
He filed the business charter
Yeah.
in December of 2015. Now, once this comes out, he comes back and says it was never a secret that I own this website. But when you go back and watch his videos,
I just found this website, bros.
yeah, he never
good.
discloses that he
Oh,
owns
man.
the website. He never discloses that he has anything to do with the website. And here he is winning these big pots. And it like $8,000, $13,000.
$2.9 billion revenue from that shit.
So he's showing people, check this out. I'm winning all
Fucking
this
crazy.
money. So all of his fans, his 9 million subscribers,
13-year-olds.
13-year-olds, 16-year-olds
sure
are
there's
going
some-
to this website and they're
some 21
participating in this.
Mom!
And he's pulling money.
Mom, give me my
from
credit
this.
card.
Because he is
I need the
basically
skins.
he's doing ads. He's making fucking commercials and he's posting them on his channel
what I find
as if they're actual videos of him just I fucking won on accident.
What I
not,
find-
not even admitting that he has access to the back end.
Yeah. What I find crazy is like this is what maybe a month right after the whole thing with Machinima and the Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Has it been like a month?
More or less, yeah.
More or less-
Well,
It
that
was
was
the
the
same
end
shit.
of the Machinima Xbox
Yeah.
thing. And what you're talking about was
It's the same.
Microsoft paid Machinima to put out a lot of good press for the Xbox One right before launch. They had that media day where everyone had access
Oh,
to Xbox
fucking
One.
God.
And IGN was on there, and they're like, man, we're kind of on it a little bit because like the native resolution on some of these launch games is a little bit lower than you find on the PlayStation. That's due to lack of horsepower. Machinima goes on there and says, your eyes can't tell the difference between 1080p and 720p. I don't even see what the big deal is. Xbox One's fucking great. And truth be told, everyone in this room, I think, owns an Xbox One, and we like the Xbox One, but we can give you an opinion because we're not being paid by Microsoft. Machinima was being
Well,
paid.
speak for
And
yourself.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
Disclaimer.
That's
Yes.
fine. That is a-okay for them to give you an opinion
Yeah.
on something like that. All we're asking, and all we and
Disclosure.
the FTC is asking you just got to tell us. And then from that point, if we choose to discredit your opinion, then we choose to. If we trust you, which I would imagine that most of your fans would, if they've been watching all your videos, and even if not all of them do, you have 9 million people watching your stuff.
Right.
Some of them are. If you're actually doing a service for them and not just trying to soak up some money from some poor, unsuspecting people, and some of them that probably do know better but still do it anyway, not to make them play the victim or whatever, but
Right.
all you have to do is say that. I mean, like, I've never watched a lot of his stuff, but I imagine that if I was watching his stuff, he was like, hey, I just made fucking this website where you can do all this stuff.
Sorry.
It's really cool. I haven't messed with the backend. Even if he did, even if he was lying, he was just like, I haven't messed with the backend. I've done a little bit, made
Yeah.
$69. You guys can check it out. Done. Like, I don't see
Right.
how that would have been a big deal. I don't understand why they felt like they had to make things super shady. I don't get that.
So what you're saying is that GCube is the most trustworthy website.
Exactly.
And you should spend all your skin money there.
We've had like what, 1 or 2 like ad reads that we've done on this show.
Ad reads in the past,
and
yes.
every single fucking time, you just, hey, this is an ad read. Here's the thing. We actually did check it out. We enjoy it. Whether or not you want to check it out or not is cool. We'd appreciate it, but it's out there. You
disclosure it's not like a benefit of the doubt thing. It's not like an honor system thing. In the United States of America, it's the law.
Yeah.
So you have to provide disclosure that, okay, what is coming up, I have been paid to tell you these good things. This is an advertisement. So Total Biscuit,
right?
Every time he has anything that he's compensated for, he gets something for free. He probably has the cleanest track record on the internet. Because he won't put anything that he's done for compensation on his channel.
Right.
It'll only be hosted by those people. And then if he does receive something for free, full disclosure right at the beginning of the video, I received this for free. I'm going to show you this stuff. Do with that what you will.
Yeah.
Now these guys, okay, T. Martin bought a house in Orlando, a waterfront property in a gated community, which is off of his YouTube money, which is totally within his right to do so.
Yeah,
sure,
that's
great,
nothing
awesome.
necessarily wrong
More
with that.
power to him, because the truth be told, I wish I was that motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right? I wish we were making fucking millions of dollars and I had a house on the lake in Orlando.
We can take that retirement fund from Who Dropped You and do that.
Who dropped you in the Twitch chat?
All right, donate that retirement fund. We will get all the skins.
Oh my
full
God.
disclosure.
Maybe we'll go CSGO Lotto.
Yeah, put them on CSGO Lotto.
Yeah, we'll buy our own. It'll be GCube Lotto.
The problem is his GCube Lotto. We don't own that site.
No.
Nothing to do with it. I just found it. They tweeted me.
Tripped on it. So I hear that. Are you saying you're gonna link it in the chat?
No.
Don't link it in the chat.
Don't link that in the chat.
I'm pretty sure if you look at my name on my Steam account, because it's shithead.
Yeah.
I think I've tried CSGO Lottery because I advertised it.
Oh my God.
Asshole.
But I didn't do anything. I screwed it
He's
up.
T. Martin. That's the fucking
Whoa!
Let's
Look at that house.
Full disclosure. MLG Martin may have dabbled in CSGO
He
Lotto.
takes the glasses off as a brand new face, like a white guy.
It peels off with the rest of
Some
it.
snarky white dude in his early 20s.
Gets up and walks
All of a
out.
sudden he starts filming himself like this.
That's why his camera broke, so you guys can't see who he actually is. He did it himself, boys.
He was holding it. He dropped it while he was walking around filming himself in his beach house, talking about how socially irresponsible it would be to steer people in the wrong direction. Now, let's talk about social irresponsibility for a second. Now, I touched on it with Dance Gaming, and that was more just me being sour grapes. But this is actually like, okay, your primary audience is 13 to 17-year-olds. You have 9 million subscribers, and you're intentionally misleading them for your own personal profit, because it was, what was it? They pulled something like 8% profit from all of like the winnings from CSGO.
A shit ton, yeah.
Yeah, which when you look at it was like 2.9 billion.
Yep, that was a number.
What is, someone do the math real fucking quick. What is 8% of 2.9 billion in the last year?
I can do that. I'm gonna find out.
Somebody get the fucking calculator ready, because I'm an English major
42.
and I can't help you with that.
You
shouldn't.
Maybe.
What'd you say?
Okay.
How 8.9 billion?
No,
Eight-
it's 8% of 2.9 billion.
8% of that.
Okay, hold on.
All right, math.
So while Joe does math,
While
real
Joe does
quick.
math.
So
Working on it.
okay, and this is in addition to
We got a
his
crack
normal-
math team on this.
his nor- Okay.
232 million.
232 fucking
Fucking
million
crazy. It's a
dollars.
It's a lot of zeros.
Are you
That's insane.
shitting me?
But you really want that skin, though.
No, I
It
don't.
makes you play way better.
Fuck.
That's insane.
Okay,
Like-
I'm not gonna go on about like skins and their money worthiness, whatever. Because I'm sure, like I would buy fucking skins. I would buy alts for a fighting game or something like that. That's fine. I don't like the slot machine nature of it, but it's whatever. You guys like it.
I don't care about the slot machine. If anything, I hate random things in game. Like that's one of the reasons I don't like Overwatch, is because like there's I got to bring it up every fucking week. You know, I don't like where I get random things for the effort I put in. But you better bet that if I could go and Smite and buy the Archon skin for Thanatos,
oh right,
I would gladly spend like $100 on that. Not even, no question about it. Would do it.
Instead, you have to basically.
I can't get it.
Play chance.
No, I can't get it.
You can't get it
because it was a one-time thing. So, and that's the reason why some of these skins in this game are worth like $4,000, is because they were only available at one specific time, and they will not be available again.
So give me a history lesson. Was this started in Team Fortress with the hats, or did Bungie do it with the recon armor?
Can you get that question? Because I want to answer that later. That's a good question. What's up, Clutch Masters?
Clutch Masters. in the Twitch chat with a sweet question, and at the end of it, we do a Q&A. So stick around for the end of the show, the last half hour of the show or so. We're talking to you guys. We're taking your questions, and we took that one down, and we'll hit it for sure. But help me out here. Was it Team Fortress? Was it like what kind of started like the pay for skins? The pay for randomized.
I would
skins.
imagine that it was probably Team Fortress or CS:GO because they were the early ones that I'm pretty sure that something like it existed because you had things like Diablo with their auction house. You had things like MMOs where people were selling accounts,
right.
And even on like gold farming, probably you could really
which gold farming and the selling of accounts was never that was illegal.
Oh yeah.
Well,
and
now
eBay
they
would shut it down.
They sell gold for in-game time, so you actually buy money to buy in-game gold to sell for in-game time. It's fucking weird.
And the thing about it is that it is. It goes through a lot of different like holes and loops to try to get this money.
Okay.
But because they go through them, as of right now, it is still legal. It is extremely shady looking and really like kind of questionable.
Right.
But by the books, it's legal.
Because it's kind of like a new media. Like they don't really know where to go with it yet because I don't think the feds know too much about this.
That's the other problem.
Yeah, it's a very gray area right now.
Exactly. So they're still kind of trying to figure this stuff out now.
And how do you penalize something that's digital?
Well,
because like they like it from like on Magic Online, you can do the same thing as buy cards and stuff.
That's the thing is, the law enforcement is playing catch up because they didn't invest the time to understand what was going on the internet.
Right.
And now some really fishy shit is going on the internet. And they're like, oh shit, maybe we have to actually care about it, but they're way behind.
Well, you know what this sort of reminds me of? This whole controversy with T. Martin and CS:GO Lotto, DraftKings and FanDuel.
That's another
exactly.
thing,
That's
just
perfect.
a couple of months ago, DraftKings and FanDuel went through a lot of trouble because they found out that all their biggest winners, or a good portion of their biggest winners on their websites, were employees.
Yep.
Ooh.
And employees had access to the odds and how much each player was going to cost and the algorithm in which to build the best teams for each. So FanDuel and DraftKings, for those of you not in the know, and if you had your head under a rock with all their advertising that they've done, they're online betting. It's online every week-to-week fantasy. So I could go in on the NFL week 2. I can buy Des Bryant for 13 real dollars, and I can buy Tom Brady for 20 real dollars, and then I have a salary cap. And then I play against other people in these random leagues, and there's a pot depending on how much I pay in.
Dude, I probably one of the most entertaining weeks of news for me was when all the like shit hit the fan from FanDuel and all those other companies, which by the way, they're still super successful and still going on.
Well, they're being banned in many states.
But yes. Even before FanDuel, well, go ahead.
What was great was having all of these like networks like CNN and Fox and like ESPN, and they're like, yeah, this in the news. FanDuel and all these things, man,
biggest
this is crazy.
On there.
And then they were like, also we legally have to let you know that we are sponsors of them. Yeah. So it's literally them shitting on the thing that they're sponsors of, and they knew it.
Where the Panover comes over and they're like, this section of SportsCenter brought to you by DraftKings.
Yeah, and they knew it. And then they also had to like.
And then FanDuel started getting sponsored from like wrestling and UFC and like.
They do fantasy fucking everything. They would probably do fantasy GQ'd.
Hey, I'd be down for that.
Do I cost like $150?
Sure. $150 buy-in.
Pick, baby.
First round pick.
I mean, I'd be first round pick in Rocket League, let's be honest.
Oh, shit.
But now the feds are starting to crack down on them, and it's almost on a state by state. So the feds are starting to get involved, but states are coming out and they're just saying, New York, no, get the fuck out of here. Like, get out of here. Even Nevada's like, and this is where Las Vegas is, they're like, we don't want anything to do with you. Go get fucked and spend your money at our place.
I'm sure
the thing is,
good. Like, I'm sure, like, what you're saying, like New York and Nevada, why they have it is because they give so much money to the government itself.
Yes. So it's like a shared cash.
It's a very similar thing with what they like. Pro Syndicans are like, oh yeah, fuck it, give me money.
I think is that, and like, if they were just, I feel like companies feel like they have to be secretive about stuff that they don't have to be secretive about. Oh, they were just like,
that's everything now.
This is gambling. They blatantly were like, no, it's a skill-based game, and you can pick the right things
That's
and
what
guarantee
was said
win.
about CS:GO Lotto.
Yeah,
It-
and
it
it's
is
just like-
you use your skill
It's like,
and your
guys.
ability and your effort
It's a
To
gamble.
flip a coin.
to increase your
gambling.
chances. So I guess like the more skins you put in,
Yeah.
the percentage of a payout of like
Or the
rare
type of
skins
skin.
will
Yeah.
go up.
It's just it's gambling. Sorry, like it is just blatantly gambling. Don't try to sugarcoat it. And
Which-
if
I
they
don't
market
even
it that
have
way,
the
it'd be
gambling
awesome.
thing. The gambling thing doesn't bother me. I've been to Vegas, and even when you're in a casino,
You're getting yelled at.
you're very
I know.
rarely gambling real money. You're going up and you're buying a betting disc, and you're going to a table with it.
But even before like that was big, FanDuel and DraftKings,
Mhm.
people were having in-house gambling of their fantasy league.
Mhm.
Like I'm in a fantasy league myself, and I have $20 in the pool.
Sure,
And
I won a
March
couple $100,
Madness,
yep.
like offices do it. Like throw in $20 and guess. Like it's,
you do squares for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Final score. I won that one. The Pats one. I was the man.
allegedly.
pumped.
You allegedly.
Allegedly. Full disclosure, I won money by guessing the correct score and
Allegedly.
winner of the Super Bowl Patriots Seahawks 49. Super Bowl 49.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Those
You can
I
search
did
my
not
name.
deflate the balls.
I did.
Say
Hey.
that again to the camera, Mark.
Yeah.
I did not have sexual relations
With that
with
deflated ball.
with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Dude, Joe, you have a fan.
I know. I had to swap from the GCube account
Yep.
into my account. I'm getting to
Joe
it.
has a fan in the Twitch.
What's up,
chat.
Rainbow Dash? Saint. Oh my God, dude.
They're
This
coming
is
out of
like
the woodwork tonight.
this is the old crew.
The
What's
old
going on,
crew.
guys? I haven't seen them in like forever.
The Twitch fans are popping back in to say hi.
It's bad for my
Hi.
toenails.
So
Missed you guys too.
back to the topic at
Yeah.
hand. We've kind of covered the gambling. We've covered the
skins.
skins. We've covered that. So tell me a little bit.
Let's talk
I
about
guess.
dinosaurs.
So we watched H3H3.
Yep.
We watched that video,
Yes.
and he kind of puts it all together for you. And were you able to find the video? Was anybody able
Yeah,
to
we
watch the
linked
video
Yeah,
with that?
it was
got
linked.
linked.
Yeah, it was linked in chat.
Perfect. So tab that out and go into that after the show to
It's
check
good.
this out.
It's very
It
informative.
was actually all found by a guy, like we talked about, Arno the Call, who uncovered all of this. The funny part about this is now they've gone back and retroactively edited all of the descriptions of their videos to say made in partnership with CS:GO Lotto,
And also-
which still doesn't disclose ownership.
Here's the
and,
thing.
and also disabled all the comments.
Yep.
Disabled all the voting.
And then after that, they made it all private.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he thought this is the thing. Especially if we would never do this. First off, we would never do anything like that ever. Like as long as I have any say in what GCube does, we'll never do anything like that. But if we did in a hypothetical future,
When Joe sells GQ,
sell it out. I'm gonna sell it to who owns Rooster Teeth now?
Full screen.
Full screen. Sell it full screen. If something like that ever happened, you come clean. You don't try to. You can't hide anything on the internet. You can't. All that shit's archived. People will just go back and like when he went back and was like, "Yeah, I posted in all of my videos," and he went back and retroactively posted it on.
And you can see on the
And
Wayback
you can
Machine
just
when he
see-
made the edit
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like,
that day.
what did you think? Like, did you think that nobody knew how to internet? Like, what was the thought when you went to try to fix that? You just come clean. If you get caught, you get caught. You're not 12. You don't need to lie to people.
13, well.
No one's gonna like
Yeah.
come there.
Gotta
13,
be-
you're right. You
gotta
gotta
be
be 13 year old.
13
You're right. You're right.
You gotta be gambling legal.
13-year-old
Come
or 13-year-old can go to Vegas. You can go to the strip clubs. It'd be great.
13, 18, who the fuck knows?
It's just it's silly. It's fucking
I
crazy.
want, I want some of your thought process on this. These are young guys in their 20s with
Yeah.
access to millions of dollars.
So-
they had the business acumen to open this up. Let's talk about responsibility.
This is the
and you mentioned this
only
before the show.
This is the
I mean, as-
only sympathetic thing I have for these guys is the fact that they're kids, and I say kids because they're probably the same age as me.
Young 20s.
They're in the mid-20s. I'm exactly my mid-20s. But like,
Fucking old.
huh?
Fucking old.
yeah, I'm literally the youngest person here. But no,
He is.
you're older than me.
Yes.
We've established this by a few months. But no. It's just, yeah, it's almost like the same shit with like you see with Bieber and like all these kids that get big and fame.
They don't know what to do with it.
Whether they don't know what to do with it, they get all this money or they get these avenues to come like to them to get more money, and in their head they're just like, shit, yeah, let's do it.
I'm invincible.
Let's fucking do it. I've been batting fucking 100 for like
Billions.
1,000. He
Yeah.
means 1,000, guys.
1,000.
100's really bad.
look, man.
Well, it was funny because I
I
was
don't watch
watching
sports, right?
when I
Yeah.
heard
Hey.
about when I heard about this. I went back to seeing Pro Syndicate videos about betting,
Yeah.
and he was betting with T. Martin.
Yeah, they
I was
were
like-
betting against each other.
I was like, what?
so the
We'll
theory is that
swap
those
money.
Yeah.
the, the theory is that those were rigged bets. That they had access to the back end and they were rigging their big pots,
Right.
and then putting them up and saying, "This is how easy it is to make this money. Go blow all of your skins that you paid money for at our website." And
So-
one of the things that you brought up before the stream was that
They're
how
kids.
could you have the,
How do we reach
the
these kids?
knowledge to sign a business charter to
Right.
launch this business,
Yeah.
but you did not know that
No,
what
no,
you're doing
I
is
have-
not okay.
Now, I said before, this is my only sympathetic thing with their age and their just lack of knowledge, but that is not to say that I have really any sympathy for what they did. What they did is blatantly illegal. And the thing about that is, if you decided,
Hey,
hey, thanks for that follow.
thanks for the follow, man.
Hey.
Appreciate it.
If you decided to go onto YouTube and YouTube is going to be your main source of income, this is what's going to butter your toast and pay for your house in Orlando right down the street from us.
He's over there.
If you decided to do
Get
that
him.
Knocks on the door.
and you didn't know what you couldn't do
Caveman
and what you
SpongeBob.
could do and get
Live
away
stream,
with,
like,
if you didn't know the legal ramifications of what you did, I have no sympathy for you. You're an idiot. You don't
Hey,
do a
thanks for
job
follow.
and don't learn what you need to do. That's fucking crazy
Yeah.
to me. That's-
no, you're absolutely right.
that's
You're
so
absolutely
stupid.
right.
Oh, Clutch Masters.
They've
Yeah.
done all these things.
God, guys.
Yeah, hey,
hey,
Twitch,
Red
chat.
360
shit.
Hot. Thanks for the follow.
We're getting
Just
all
roll
these
it in.
follows right now. Twitch, you're awesome.
Jesus.
You guys rule.
You guys help us out.
We will never. It is irresponsible for us to steer you
Sponsored by CS.
in the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, if fucking T. Martin walks in here backwards with his fucking camera up, I'm gonna shit myself.
He's just handing us dollar bills. Like,
These are-
here
these
you
are-
go. Here's a skin. Sell it on my
these are the
website.
guys-
Fucking walks in here like
These
this.
are the guys that talk shit about me all the time.
Like, how did you get past Neil? Like,
Yeah. Oh god.
Or the guard Neil.
Yeah, guard.
yeah. Hey, for those
Fuck.
follows in the Twitch chat, you guys
Thank
are awesome. We do see those questions. We will answer them.
Yeah.
In question and answer at the end of the show. But thank you guys so much for your support. In the meantime,
And full disclosure, we do this for you, not for us.
we do this for
Not
you.
for the skins, not for the
for the
billions.
skins.
We do it for you.
One of the funnier things that was mentioned in the chat was the website says the lowest age you can be to gamble is 13. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right because that is not the that is not the age
And
to gamble
that's like
at
the
all.
main fan group of
Yes.
of Team Martin and Pro
But
Syndicate.
when you go to some of these websites, and by the way, I'll tell you that one of the sources that I have up on the tablet in front of me is BBC. It's Pro Syndicate taking a selfie with a bunch of his fans, and they're all like 12.
Yeah.
They're all fucking
Well,
12.
if you ever go to like let's play. What's the thing for YouTube?
Before YouTube?
No, the YouTube like convention.
VidCon?
VidCon.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a sea of under 19-year-olds.
and they all have
Yeah.
the hair that's slightly in their eyes. Yeah.
The swoosh.
You know exactly what I'm fucking
No,
talking about.
and yes, I understand that now with things like YouTube, there are a lot of underage people that get to do this stuff that don't have the knowledge.
Well, they see money and they're like, yeah, that's
Right.
fine, I can do it.
But in that case, then I guess the fault would fall upon their guardian or parents or whoever to do a legal deal like that, which they obviously can't do because they're not of age, unless
Sure.
they're lying, of course,
Sure.
which a lot of people do on the internet. Then I don't know, dude. To me, I know for us, such a small channel as us, I have like a couple fucking followers on YouTube. I've read the fucking terms of service for YouTube at least 10 times. now.
Because we wanted to make sure that we weren't doing anything
Right.
wrong.
And that's the thing is
Both that one and Twitch is like are
both-
very
yeah,
important to us.
you have to, because this is where I want to do this for a living, right? So if I want to do this for a living, I need to know everything I need to know about it.
Right.
You know, and for somebody to do that and just not do it is fucking crazy.
Show us my Lord and Savior.
Dude, Twitch chat's killing me tonight, dude.
Fucking.
These I miss these guys.
I love Rainbow Dash.
This was back in our 20 when
I'm
we did
being
our
slayed.
24-hour stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which one was that?
that
was
was both
something.
of them. They were both there.
Because I remember when I beat you in NBA Jam
Uh,
with a full court.
I love this
And I was
straight
like,
face. I remember when I fucked your shit up. No,
Yes.
nah.
I heard 1,000
Right.
followers are
NBA
doing another one of
Jam?
those.
Wrecked.
I'd be
NBA Jam on
completely
Super
down for that.
Nintendo, dude. I wrecked
And then we
We
went
heard
to
it
the
here
fucking
first.
went to the game bar and you beat me in that too.
Wrecked.
Oh, did you beat me in that?
No, dude, we like the game stopped in
Oh,
the
it
third
stopped.
quarter
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something. We were
You
pissed.
probably wouldn't. I don't know. Oh shit. Oh
No,
man.
that
was awesome.
was fucking awesome. We'll do one of those again someday.
Yeah.
Someday.
Monday.
So what do you think the end game here is? Are they
What the fuck is going on in
coming down
chat?
on him? This isn't Pro Syndicate's first run. in with the
FTC is
law.
going to drop that hammer on me.
Right.
They had the precedence with Machinima and Xbox.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are going to see this again and be like, guys, we just did this. Stop
Do you
it.
think
Like,
that-
that's literally how this is going to go.
Do you think Steam's gonna get any repercussions in this? Valve and Steam.
So
Probably
Valve's moderators who aren't employees of Valve Corp put up a disclaimer on Steam saying don't go to CS:GO Lotto, stay away from it. Valve came back and said that's only for malware. They pulled it back down, and they've been really quiet because on the back end, you get millions of dollars out of this.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with them. It is their product, but it is as much of their fault as if somebody stole a game from GameStop and then put it up on eBay. The only difference here is that
Disclaimer, you didn't do this.
we didn't do this.
Disclaimer.
Although a lot of us did work at GameStop at some point. But the thing
Insider
is,
trading.
you can't. The difference between that I guess situation that I used is that the sale on eBay also comes back to GameStop in this world. In the Steam thing, the sale on CS:GO Lottos does come back to Steam, but that person who's putting the item up there, putting the
It's being sold in their marketplace.
right. Well, it's being sold on Lotto through Steam Marketplace. Is that what
Well,
you get?
the way to do it is you put your skin, trade it to a bot from Lotto, and then the bot puts it on the
Puts it-
website.
to whoever it needs to
I'll
go to.
fill you in because
Oh, here we go.
Because
baby.
Our resident
I know,
expert
I know, I
of
know.
fucking
I
CS:GO.
know somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody that has a little experience with it.
This is great.
So what happens is that you sign up on the website, you make an account on the CS:GO lottery, and yes, my camera does not work, so for obvious reasons, not technical difficulties. Anyways, you make an account, and once you make the account,
I'll be listening.
you have to upload your Steam account to the website, and you agree that you are willing to trade these items.
Straight through there.
So all your
Okay.
items are now on the website, and when you make a bet or a wage of what you want to put up, you throw your items in there, and then
Okay.
once you win or lose, those items will instantaneously should be in your inventory.
And then the website makes a cut out of what the cut that you were going to make anyway from the sale on the store, right? So
I mean, I guess that's
Okay.
how it would work but like it just depends. Like if you sell the items,
then
for
it would
Steam,
depend.
for
It's the
Steam.
same. It's the same thing that again. Back to the machinima. I guarantee you, when this goes
Thanks,
to court.
Squirrel.
Thank you, Squirtle. Not T Martin. When this is gonna be the same thing that happened with machinima and Xbox and Microsoft, because it depends on how
that was almost a slap on the wrist, though, that they got.
it was. But Microsoft didn't get any repercussion from that, and the reason was
Microsoft
because
didn't do anything wrong.
Huh?
Microsoft didn't do anything wrong.
right,
They
and it's
just paid them.
it's because of what they wrote in their contract. It was in their contract they said it was a responsibility of the advertiser to know all this stuff. So as long as if Valve said that in their whatever agreement they had with Martin and Syndicate and whoever else was involved in that,
Yep.
then they wash their hands of it. They have no
Yeah.
problem because they've done what they're supposed to do, and the problem fell on the advertiser.
Right.
So, and I gotta assume that Valve is not idiots, and I'm
Right.
imagining that they probably did that. So I don't think that anything as bad is going to happen to Valve whatsoever.
Now I wanted to touch on something that was in the Twitch chat real quick.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash. So did you know T. Martin was seen logged in into a CS:GO gambling bot, which means he gets into a winning loop, which looks good for the YouTube. He was seen doing that, and in that video, he mentioned something like he thinks of it on the fly, where he's just like, "Oh, I think because I have admin capability that it might." The gambling is a little weird and off.
13.
And, yeah, and then he just gets out
Give
of
me
it real
money.
quick.
Yeah.
But
Get your
yeah,
mom's
so
credit card.
he was seen online, like on like a live stream, logged into the bot that gives him more winning loops. So
Yeah.
is he really winning that money, or is it just
No.
make it look like he's winning that money so
No.
he can put the video up and continue to make money?
Why
on
would he
people?
actually risk his own money?
Make money
when
off
he doesn't
kids?
have to?
Yeah, exactly?
Like-
So, Saint Lotto, give me your money, never win it back. and then real quick,
You guys do
Joe,
that at
please
gcube.com.
acknowledge infamous Saint 26. in the
What
Twitch
did I
chat.
miss?
He just wants you to
Notice
say
you.
hi.
Oh, I've noticed you.
Noticed you.
I've noticed you and Rainbow Dash. I'm very happy that you guys came
And
back.
and
Thank you.
D Jackson. We also
And D
noticed him.
Jackson, yeah.
T. Jackson introducing the PlayStation Neo
We gotta get that.
with that news drop. You heard it here first.
Auto tuned. I love that.
Yeah.
No,
Wub,
no.
wub,
I'm
wub,
really
wub.
happy to see you guys back. I'm super stoked. I know this is probably not the stoke face, but
Yeah, I am so happy.
I'm so happy.
Can we
guys
get
are in the
emotes?
chat.
I want Senpai Joe.
There's I'm gonna see if I can put it in here.
You have a Senpai Joe emote?
No, I have a.
No, he's like, I'll make my own.
I got my own ways. It's called JoeLottery.com.
Joe Lauder, no,
You give me money,
no
I get
way.
emotes, and you get nothing.
We'll be doing
Damn.
the Q and
It didn't
A.
work.
I'm trying.
Clutch
Correct.
Masters. We'll be doing the Q&A in about 20 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to keep an eye on this story, the Big T Mart and CSGO Lotto story in the future, because I'm sure this thing is just going to, every day this story's gotten better. Literally
Correct.
every hour and hour, this
Can't
story's
forget.
gotten better and better. We'll move on to a couple other things real quick. Still in the
Dinosaurs.
legal realm, dinosaurs.
Hooray!
Joe, give me a little bit of information on this game that was pulled
It's hard to
from
clap at
Valve's
this thing here.
Steam system
So
during the sale for a little bit due to Activision.
more scumbag people on the internet.
More scumbags.
So Trek Industries, which is a company that, oddly enough, I played their very first game was called Orion Prelude because fucking Geo, he made me buy this game.
Fuck him.
Which yeah, both of us were both playing that shit. Geo, if you guys have never seen him on Twitch, his name is Yanni Danger. Go check his channel. He plays Rainbow Six every now and then. Hashtag ad. But no, he was like, dude, check this game out. It's cool, and it was like super cheap. I was like, fuck yeah. Bought the game. I was like, this is the shittiest game I've ever played in my entire life. It was really, really bad. But it had like that really shitty charm to it. Like it knew it was bad.
So bad.
Yeah, it was so bad that it was funny good. And then, fucking, they made another game, and they made another game, and then their most recent game, which is called the Orion Project. Sorry, Activision was looking at it, and they were like, that looks a little familiar. A little gun there you got there. Oh, look, that gun looks a little familiar too. Holy shit! Almost all your guns look a little too familiar. And then another Redditor went on a campaign or a crusade, you could say.
Yeah, the pitchfork.
Yeah, and he was like, okay. And he took all the pictures from both games, from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, and literally put them side by side. There were some differences in terms of color and slight model differences. That's about it. But for the most part, everything was spot on. It was the exact same assets. He tweaked them a little bit. They did do a little bit of tweaking. But
Nipple tweaking?
that was enough so that Activision said, okay, let's drop the hammer. And them putting in the hammer caused them to get pulled off of Steam mid-summer sale, which really, really hurt their sales real bad.
There's 50 cents, right?
Game's 50 cents.
It
now.
is 50 cents now.
On
I don't
sale.
remember how much it was.
99 cents.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. This is
Well, I
not
don't
like
know. It was no. I don't know when it was first came out, but it was 99 cents. Steam sale, 50% off, 50 cents.
Ooh.
Yeah.
it. Oh, cool.
Well, what Joe's like.
This is
almost
off camera,
at the point
Dave.
there.
I'm like 99% there.
Yeah.
Dave's
so
gonna
what
take it
happened
home.
was
Bridge the gap.
during the Steam sale in the middle of it, Activision shut them down first.
Yeah.
And then Trek Industries is like, hey, internet, we have our game. We're just a small company. We need help. Help us fight against these Activision guys.
So,
Then
Oh,
Reddit
this is the
was
good
like,
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reddit was like,
Nah,
oh, okay,
bro.
yeah, we'll help you. Here's all the assets you sold from every other game. And it wasn't just
fucking,
Activision
I
games.
love when
It
the
was
internet does
other
good
first-person
things like
shooters
that. It's
did
awesome.
And then they went side by side and did everything. And Chuck was like, okay, we'll fix that.
The best part was the guy, I forget his name, the dude who owns the company, Trek Industries. He went nuts on the internet. I don't think he's ever had to deal with something like this before.
Like he literally lost his mind.
Yeah, and
Again, the internet. If you're an idiot, you'll be
you can't
exposed.
hide it. Like, I don't understand when people try to go back and fix it. Anyway,
And then what he did was fucking scumbaggery.
yeah.
Here's what the cool part.
He goes,
comes in.
he's like, we're gonna start this campaign, and
On
I'm gonna
Kickstarter.
donate $500 to myself to make it look like somebody, like people are actually
Somebody
supporting me.
supports me.
Oh, nobody's noticed yet? Okay, I'll go ahead and donate $200 more to myself for my Twitch account. Yeah, guys, look, I made $700 in like the first day. And then somebody in there was like, bro, we can see where this is coming from. It's you. We all know it's coming from you. And he's just like, yeah, okay, so I love his message, his email that he put up there. He was like, I received information via email this morning that the assets were stolen from Activision.
Oh,
The artist has taken down all of the assets and and agreed to remake them, like make new ones without pay. And then in that same sentence, he's like, "We also fired him already." It was just like, why do you include the part where like he's gonna do the new like remake the stuff if you fired him? But so he's like, "Yeah, we got rid of him already." But he then continued to say, "We are gonna fix this. We're gonna take these assets down or whatever."
If you were going to steal assets, why are you stealing assets from like the #1 selling franchise in the world?
Here's what I think. Here's what I think that he was
More
thinking.
people have seen that fucking artwork than any other
Anything.
game.
I think he didn't think that they would notice or care because his game was on Steam for
Activision doesn't
$1.
care about money.
Exactly. I think they saw use Call of Duty. They make billions of dollars. They're not gonna care about this $1 game, even though we're making like millions of microtransactions in the game. And then Microsoft or Activision was just like, "Yeah, no, you're stealing. That's illegal."
Oh my god.
And good job to Steam for like actually taking care of it and not seeing like I was a little surprised that they didn't side with the people who were probably making them more money, which are the indie teams and people that are making games like that. Because you got to think about the money that they make from like Greenlight, the money that they make from early access sales, and the money they make from microtransactions in their game on Steam. So I imagine that the profit margin on indie games is way bigger than it is on AAA titles for Steam. But they were also like, "Hey, yeah, this is illegal. You can't do that," and they just pulled them off in the middle of the sale.
Apparently, they also stole from Halo.
Yeah. Now they stole from Halo, Star Wars, a lot of people. They
Yeah, only the
And
best.
CS:GO.
Only the
And
best.
CS:GO.
Only the
yeah,
best.
Yeah.
Now their
Simply
reasoning
better than all
behind
the
Halo and Star Wars were like, "Oh, we made a Boba Fett suit. It's just an homage to the movie and the character.
It's
we love
covered
it."
under satire.
It's just like, no, that's not how this works. If
It's
you
a
make-
Warthog, but we're gonna call it the Puma.
It's just, especially when there's a game
Hey.
like Battlefront that exists that has fucking Boba Fett in the game.
Yeah.
That's stealing, bro.
I don't understand when people do stuff like this. This is a little bit different than like content creators.
So
Just
yeah,
like, we're not game
Activision's
developers,
totally
but-
within their right to fuck these
Yeah.
guys up. Yeah.
and they're going to win that, and there's not going to be any like
Nothing of
fucking-
value was lost.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's-
I do want to buy the game just to play
Yo,
it.
that's not
It's
like
50 cents.
I'm not about like fucking the little dude or whatever.
Yeah. It's nothing to do with
yeah,
that really.
but it's like in this situation, like if you're gonna be an indie developer, be an indie developer. Like get your shit together and make your own stuff. Especially don't steal from something that has like 25 million eyes on it.
Yeah,
He should have been like, I never heard of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
here's
It's like walking into Fort Knox and trying to leave with a brick.
we're gonna travel back in time to Young Joe.
Oh,
I
my
love
favorite.
I love
Joe.
Young Joe. Young Joe.
Joe.
Back when Young Joe used to make flash games for
Should
Newgrounds.
have got a graphic for it.
Um,
The Young Joe segment.
I would go, there were websites that existed where you would just go to a website, you'd literally rip all the sprites from like NES games and fucking those things, slap them together in programs, and make your own flash game, and then you put that on there. Now, yes, the laws didn't really exist. Yeah, Joe, so I think so. Yes, the laws didn't really exist back then,
It's
and
the Wild West.
yes, I definitely grabbed some sprites, threw them up there, and put up a sprite flash game on there. The difference is I didn't get any money.
You weren't making any money for that.
I make shit from that. It was just some fun shit to do.
There's a
And
difference.
on top of that, there was as I got older, I realized, yeah, this is kind of stupid. And I started like grabbing the sprites and then editing them and then putting them up. Where the only thing I really kept was like the skeleton or the movement from
Right.
what they did, so I didn't have to remodel all that shit. So I don't know if maybe that culture kind of leaked into this company and was like, well, we used to do it all the time. Why is there a problem now?
Like
Like
trying to
it's-
make money off.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know,
Trying to
man.
make money off of someone
crazy.
else's design.
So I have a G Cubed quick tip.
Quick tip, pro
Yeah,
tip.
Yeah, that's a quick tip. Do you guys know that Young Joe was the inspiration for Mighty Joe Young?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
Also,
What's the
inspiration for Beautiful Joe.
Yep.
And Beautiful Joe
Oh,
2.
Sweet
Yep,
fucking
yep.
game. Except the demo for 2 deleted
Yep.
my.
I like
Creative
that
wrestlers.
idea right there. Young
Kangaroo
Joe, you know, is
pouch.
the king. You're the
I
kangaroo
might need to
pouch.
make that happen.
We
That's
have
good.
Senpai Joe, Young Joe.
That might need to happen. Either that or a t-shirt. One of the two. We need to make some more t-shirts.
Speaking of Steam sale, real quick, should you pull anything in or?
So far I've grabbed some non-Steam sale games.
Yeah.
I did no, that's not true. I got both of the Castlevania games
Okay.
because I
Cool.
never finished them,
Yep.
and Rick would kill me for finding that out. I might not be here tomorrow, so
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
break
kill
the
me.
walls down.
Yeah, I bought both of the
Drinking.
Castlevania games, Lord of Shadows. I picked up Jedi Academy.
Yep.
Nice.
Great
'Cause that
call.
game's awesome. I did not pick up Subnautica.
I got it.
He did.
It's fucking good.
What did you pull in?
I got Subnautica, got the Ruby game, Grim Fandango remastered.
Yep.
Something else. I don't remember.
My problem is I have a lot of the games that are on sale.
Yeah,
That's the thing that
they
kills
put
me.
a lot of the same games on
Yeah.
sale. I mean,
have a
it's
lot
funny
of
because I looked at it and I bought a lot of PC ports of console games that I owned.
Yeah.
So I got the WWE 2K16 because it had all the DLC and
Dude.
it was just $14. I was like, all right,
It's
sweet,
good.
it's great. I got Grim Fandango as well. I got Metal Gear Rising. Just because for some, I put my PS3 away and I haven't been able to play it, and I just skipped it, and now I have this want to just play like a brutal, unfair hack and
beating
slash.
on Michael. I was this close to picking up Phantom Pain. I thought
I almost
about it.
bought Dark Souls
It was
3.
$27, and I considered it
I thought about it real hard.
because I have Ground Zeroes on PC, but I was just like, I can't make that time commitment. I did take Mass
Get that
Effect 1 and 2 on PC. 3 was never made it to Steam. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's only on Origin.
I almost bought
Which sucks.
H1Z1, but like I keep watching that game from people playing. I'm like, I'm never gonna play this.
I
The game is
have it
awesome.
already because I got into it really early,
Yeah.
and they gave you King of the Hill and Survive when it
King of the Kill.
when it split. King of the Kill, yeah. I like it. It's just that game is fucking brutal to play by yourself. You
Yeah.
have to be playing with some other people.
That
in order
was
to really
that
enjoy
my
it.
feeling too. Like that and the Calling.
Yeah, both of those games, I don't see myself playing that.
But
by
I'm waiting for
myself,
that other
so.
one that's
By myself.
Neil's hyped on. I don't remember the name right now. Shimmer
Isles of Nine.
Isles of 9. That's it.
We talked to the devs
Shimmering
for that.
Isles was an
I think we
oblivion
got-
Be
expansion.
careful.
got-
Your wife's in chat.
Got it.
we got.
Stop talking about porn. Stop talking about boxes.
She says I thought they lost more than 13K.
Yeah, it was just the name of their.
Not
their first
yet.
one. Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, their first video was named "How to Make 13K in 5 minutes."
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts about the Steam sale, everyone else's response to the Steam sale, the other online marketplaces all put their shit on sale.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
and it gives me different games to buy.
Yeah.
What I thought was funny is Total Biscuit. He had a pretty funny. He's great.
The cynical
Good guy. He did a video on his top picks from this sale, and at the beginning of the video, he's just like, "Before I get into this, let me explain something to you kids." And it was about every year, every time there's a Steam sale, there's some thread on Reddit that pops up where people are like, "I don't like the Steam sale because they used to have the flash sales, and I like the flash sales because I used to get my games super cheap, and it made it exciting, and I had to wait, and I had to do all do." And he was like, "You're idiots. That system sucks, and there's a reason they went away from it into the system we have now.
Well, the thing is, like,
It's dumb. Like,
what they did was they
doesn't
got
work.
everyone that usually consents to putting their game on sale. They'll put it on sale for a certain percentage, but they also get them to agree to a lower percentage. So what's the lowest possible you'll sell this game for? They say, okay, 25, 30% off for like a big title, right? And then they'll put it up on the sale for 20% off, and then it will go flash sale for 30. And now they just say, okay, we're putting them all on sale for the lowest price that these devs and pubs will,
Yeah,
will make them
because
available.
there was a
for.
point where it's like you bought a game for $30, and then like 15 minutes later, it's like the game's not $20. We're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
Where my
that's
$10?
the worst.
Yeah.
It might not-
And the thing that he brought up about that was the fact that
really
yeah, I
gotten
saw
in
that. The thing he brought up about that was that they have a return policy now.
Yeah.
Right.
Which means that if somebody sees that their thing dropped, now they're gonna put through a
Right.
return so they can get it for cheaper. That's
The
just what they're gonna do.
The only cool thing with the Xbox Summer Sale, which you would like, $5 gets you every single Titanfall DLC.
But they're all free though.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they
No,
are.
they're not.
Titanfall?
Yeah,
They definitely are.
they're definitely not.
We just played it like a month ago, dude.
Yeah, it's all
So
free.
why the fuck are they on sale then?
Maybe,
I don't
maybe it's
know.
Titanfall and all their DLC
Maybe the
for
game
$5.
plus.
It's I don't know.
Because I bought the game from GameStop
Mm.
for I think like $15 at the time,
Maybe
and
it was at one
I
point.
downloaded every single DLC for free.
Fair enough.
Real
yeah.
quick, do we have?
Really? Awesome.
Is it just for Xbox or PlayStation or EA Access or?
Probably
All I know
Xbox.
is the Xbox version I will be getting will have all free DLC.
Got it.
The helmet though.
Is there an Overwatch
You see the helmet?
expert in the room?
What?
Overwatch
There's these
expert.
guys.
Yeah.
Somebody want to tell me the
Oh.
information where Blizzard
That
just
I
kind of
don't care.
had to throw down on some cheaters real quick
Yeah,
and
Let Dave talk about this because I don't
give me
give a
give
shit
me
about
give me
cheaters.
300 seconds.
calling in
Okay,
our
so they're
resident
suing
pro
the-
Dave.
So what's going on is Blizzard's suing this company out of Russia. I'm not sure of the company name, but they're suing them for the system that they made for cheating in Overwatch.
Okay.
Right.
And they are really going after them. I think it's something crazy like $39 million, something
Sure.
crazy like that.
Phew.
And the thing is they also sued the same company for a cheat program that they had made during Heroes of the Storm,
Wow.
and they lost.
Wait, Blizzard lost.
Blizzard lost.
Why?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's something to do with like the Russian or German court system,
Wow.
and they ended up losing, and they had to pay the court costs for them and the other company.
you fucking kidding me?
So yeah, so they're going after the same company again. They're going because all the programs that they made for Overwatch, and you apparently you get a subscription now for a cheating program to cheat in Overwatch.
That's
So-
It's all software is going to a subscription based model. Microsoft Office is, and now all these other like rip-off artists are doing the
that
same
makes me
thing.
real sad.
So
Yeah.
they're doing that, and
I
they're
pay for
suing
an exploit
them
license.
for all the sales that they lost from from people buying them, or all the
Let
sales
me-
they're making from all the programs.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
So they lost that. I'm assuming that was something that was not handled in a U.S. court of law.
It was not in a U.S. court of
No.
law.
All right, now
because
it
they're
makes
based
sense. Got it.
They
in
have to try it.
they're based
Got
in either somewhere in Europe or either Germany
Got
or
it.
Russia,
Right.
maybe Asia.
Or Ukraine.
Got it. I
Well,
imagine if that was done in like Korea or here
Right.
or anywhere where the internet is a huge thing, sure,
Yeah.
they would have wanted
Blizzard's,
that.
Blizzard's gone after people before. Obviously, the gold farmers, the people that made bots for WoW and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's that's within character for them to do
Germany.
that. I think it's interesting that they're now running into issues with countries that they don't have any pull in, and they're basically like, hey, they're harming our IP by making this game like cheatable.
Yeah.
And these other countries just like go.
Does the
home.
fucking Chinese mobile Overwatch game? That was-
No,
Oh, yeah.
there's no copyright law in China. They do whatever the fuck they
Oh,
want. I
that was
remember
good.
watching the 2012 presidential thing
Yeah.
where Mitt Romney's upstage. He goes, "Did you know there are fake iPhones and fake Apple stores in China? Like,
Ugh.
how is this possible?" Because they were talking about how the Chinese economy was going to overtake America, and that never happened. And I was just like, Mitt Romney with the scoop of the century on these bogus iPhones in China. Oh my God!
Man, Kim.com
They fucking
should
make
have
them over there. You gotta be
That's
kidding me.
Fucking crazy to me.
But no, I thought that was worth mentioning. Yeah, great. You know what? We're
Yeah, when I
we're pretty a fake iPhone.
Yeah, when I worked at the theme
Bi-phone?
parks, the people lose their iPhones. I'm like, this is not an iPhone, but it looks exactly like an
This
iPhone.
is not an iPhone.
You're looking at, you're like,
I
this
love
is
that.
clearly not
yeah,
an
it's
iPhone.
like a different brand and everything, and like the screen looks the same. I'm like, what the fuck is
Got
this?
iPhone?
That's awesome.
Hey guys, if you really like the way an iPhone works, might I suggest, if you like Android, might I suggest getting an Nexus 6P?
The charger.
It's a great phone that
Disclaimer.
kind of looks like an iPhone.
we
We
are
are
not.
not paid. by
Hashtag
Google.
not ad.
Hashtag
No ad for
like,
that.
full disclosure.
Get an
full
Nexus 6P. No one else's charger works on it.
We also
Yeah.
do not own
Yeah.
Google or do not start Google.
Yeah.
Or Fios.
Hey guys, I just found this new phone.
disclosure.
It's really cool.
Why
Gave me
do
a
I
really
have
good feeling.
people's fake
Check it out.
iPhones. People lose their phones at fucking theme parks, and I was the one that had to bring it back.
Yep.
Oh man.
What theme park? Nah.
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 We shouldn't do
Full disclosure, no theme parks.
Let's just say I transformed every now and then.
that.
Martin, I know we have a lot of question and answers. Who's going to be giving them
Questions.
to us?
Is that
David.
Big David?
David will be giving that to you.
No, Mr. Dave here.
Oh no, David, no.
Oh no.
Quick, ask your questions.
We're going to do some Q&A here, and that's
Go,
for
go,
you guys
go.
in the Twitch chat,
Yeah.
and we're going to answer them for you. So, just put it on me.
Okay,
Do it.
we have a lot of questions from Clutch Masters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
you. For the support.
First question is how long it take for us to build make the game?
Joe?
Build and make the game.
Is that a joke question? I
Joe?
guess that's a joke question.
No, start from inception, dude.
Yeah.
We need businessman Joe.
So like shit. I tried to do this. Hi, my name's Joe. I'm the owner of GQ. I tried to do this God. When did I start working at GameStop?
1984.
No, I don't think so. Was it 2010 here?
No, you came here to the like
2011? So 2011 was when I tried to start this thing. And then the people that I tried to start it with turned out to be scumbags. And
Was it Pro Syndicate?
yeah, I don't know. He might have went on to
My
be
buddy
an
T. Mark.
affiliate. No, he one of the guys. To make a long story short, he stole an Xbox from me essentially, 360 back when it was a big deal.
Whoa.
Yeah, whatever. I had to.
That's
Um,
what Joe on the road to revenge.
Yeah,
But
no.
it's okay because it red ring later on.
No. Like it. I've wanted to make something like this. I've hugely inspired by like Rooster Teeth and like all like Screw Attack, those guys that make like these kind of things. And I wanted to make something like this, but I wanted to be a little bit more focused on the gaming side of things because everybody kind of spreads themselves out pretty far with like pop culture and stuff, which is nothing wrong with it. I watch a lot of that shit myself,
We've dabbled in that too.
and we've dabbled in it too.
Yeah.
And
But
wrestling.
I wanted it to be something that was a little bit more community focused, and we're growing to that point. As long as that's taken, I think this kicked off 2014. So it's been about 2 years. Getting up
Wow.
to 2 years.
And this was after a lot of personnel change,
Yeah.
a lot of
a
planning.
lot of people have come and gone, a lot of planning,
I
a
met
lot of
you
money.
in May of 2013.
Yeah,
I
Jesus.
just got here.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
newest addition.
He rolled in.
I just
Uh,
came in.
He was already here.
Neil died. I replaced him.
We put down the couch and he was sitting on it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
weird. I don't know what happened.
I met you
The
in May of
thing-
2013.
the funny
You've been
part
talking
is-
about since day one.
I'm
Yeah.
not part of G Cubed. I just won't leave.
We
Yeah.
changed the locks.
Fuck,
I was like,
he's
whatever.
still here.
sneaks in here every fucking week. I don't know. But no,
Chips.
I wanted to have my own slice of the internet, and I wanted to share that with
You name
the
it, we
coolest
dip
people
it.
that I know,
Chips.
which are my friends. And we made this thing, and
Oh,
so far
Get
I'm
wrecked.
having fun.
Yeah,
And that's
so-
for me. That's been the number one thing. Is I think we had a meeting one time,
Yeah.
and I was like, "You guys have fun. I'll care about like
Right.
the numbers," because I didn't want everybody else to be
'Cause
like,
we were all pulling up charts and graphs.
"Yeah."
and
I was
shit.
just like, "Don't worry about
Pike,
that. You guys
giraffes,
fucking enjoy yourselves."
Barge, graphs.
Yeah.
The TLDR is it took
About 2
probably
years.
about 3 years of planning to make sure the right people were in place.
I think we're pretty
and
happy
then
now.
when it became okay, this is what we're going to be and this is what we're going to do, we were able to get all the equipment together within about 4 weeks.
Yep.
And then we're up. And if you actually look at some of our past streams or
Yeah.
check out our YouTube,
Shit happened.
which
Shameless
is
plug.
G-Cubed,
Yeah.
we own that.
Yeah.
Just-
You'll see that we used to do it just from a fucking living room.
Yeah.
Like, comment,
It was my
subscribe,
house.
follow.
So everything that you see here was like the product of like that entire year before that of collecting equipment, collecting other pieces of furniture, and then throwing it all together. And that was a month of work to really
Yeah.
put this together.
This
but
whole place.
it was very much a project of everyone. And everyone kind of had like a different part that they played in it.
Make sure you get that
Yeah,
question.
it's funny. It's a
I
good
want to
question.
answer the hell out of that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
But everyone kind of had a different part that they played in it. But it's definitely been a crazy ride.
Yeah.
In the meantime, more questions.
Okay, next question from the same guys. Let's ask this.
Awesome.
Question.
The process of growing a stream, do you think it's easier to do it with friends or a crew, or would you approach? How do you approach?
I'm sorry.
the-
What was the beginning of that? I completely.
It's
forgot.
two questions, so
Okay.
I didn't catch it.
Sorry, do it.
First part is, should you work with a crew or with your friends?
Should you work with a crew or your friends?
Well, I mean,
Ideally,
it's
your crew should be your friends.
right.
right, and really, they should all want it just as badly as you, because the fact of the matter is, and we have this conversation a lot,
Yeah.
where we go, we need to treat this like a job,
Right.
but compensation's not realistic. So
Right.
how bad do you want this? And really, it's a core group of 6 or 7 of us that
about 7.
all want
Well, 8.
this as badly as the other.
Yeah.
And this is just as much our hobby as it is like our hopeful, like successful business venture.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like when we first started off, every video that went up for up until the last couple of weeks, every single video was edited and uploaded by myself. Part of the reason why we brought him on was because he was strong with editing and we needed another editor, because we were growing to the point where there was no way I was going to be able to edit all the video that need to go up every week and get it up on time. That was impossible. So-
you requested me.
What was that?
That right there.
Oh.
So, sorry to interrupt that. We got a follow from CS:GO Skins. And I got a follow from a different CS:GO Skins.
And tonight?
On our
Instagrams.
social media.
That's great.
You got one, I got a different one.
Oh, that's good.
We got free CSGO skins followed us.
And I got
to my Steam account.
Easy CS Ghost.
And I
Mine's
got
like, I want those.
and I got Game Trigger, a fan page about weapon skins, best players, and
Oh,
sprays.
This is great.
Best underscore
I
CSGO
love that
underscore
shit.
free underscore skin.
That's good.
We're blowing up in
Yeah.
CSGO.
What was the
journey.
second part of that question?
Yeah.
So it really just depends.
Okay, second part
you know.
is, how do you approach the growth of our stream?
Just take it one follower at a time, really.
Yeah, I kind of touched on that earlier. If you're doing it by yourself, then yes, there is a sense of it that you have to really do give a shit about the numbers. Like that, it does. If it's something that you want to pay your bills at some point in time, then yes, you do need to give a shit about numbers. But I would strongly recommend at the beginning, don't look at those. Don't. And I know everybody tells you the same shit, but literally,
don't look
at that stuff. Just play the games that you want to play, make the content that you want to make, and have fun doing that.
People will come eventually.
Yeah, if you consistently make content, if you can do that and you are still having fun doing it, and you're seeing growth, then start caring about it.
It's like this, and I compare this to kind of moving. So I used to live in the Boston area. I had a lot of friends up there. I came down here. I made a lot of friends. If you're likable, you're gonna go on there, and if you get in front of the right people, they're going to like you.
Right.
And you're going to make friends, and they're going to hit the follow button, and those people might come back, and those people might not. The thing that gets them to come back is being consistent.
Right.
And don't be afraid to ask them, hey, follow me on Twitter. That tells you when I'm going to go live. Like, don't feel like you're imposing on them because this is what you want to do.
Right.
What Joe said with like looking at the numbers and kind of looking at trends, if you want to blow up quick, there's going to be a lot of work on the back end where you're going to have to see what's hot, and you might do things that you didn't see yourself doing before.
Who dropped is 100% right. That is like, we were talking, we do this every now and then where like somebody will bring up something about like another bigger streamer or something like that. And like, there are some, I do my best not to get, and I don't think I do anymore, where I don't get discouraged by watching somebody else's success anymore. Like for me, it's like, cool, this guy has a really cool idea, like the Almost Bros, which we followed and we hosted them. I saw some of the stuff and I was like, that's cool, that is original and really awesome, and like maybe I may borrow some of that, like the way that they have that format set up for one of our shows. But I thought that was cool. I will support these guys because they came up with something cool.
What they basically do is have both players on the screen, so both cameras.
It's really cool setup that they have.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're streaming tonight. If we do host them, go check them out. They're really, really cool dudes. But yeah, I don't compare yourself to other streamers because you're not them, and
just have fun.
Just have fun. Just have fun. It's hard.
I think the biggest thing I've learned is just have a schedule.
Yep.
Because then people will know, hey, I'll come around that time.
When you become a destination for them,
people will
if you're
come.
not there, they won't come back.
Yeah.
But if you are, then that's how you create that repeat viewership. And we struggle with that too. And we had a lot of our old friends come out tonight who we haven't seen in a while, and we've had some pop back in, pop back out.
But like Who Dropped Us in every one of our streams,
Exactly.
all
shout out to Who Dropped You.
Yeah, so we really appreciate
a lot of people come back, and that's what helps.
It is a grind, and you might go a couple years with very moderate growth. We had one stream where we had 400 viewers on accident, and that shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we've had some where we have 1 or 2 viewers the entire night, but like he said, you're making friends. Just play the games.
I've met some of the coolest people on Twitch, like
Same.
just from playing fucking video game, playing Smite. Smite opened up like an entire like group of people that I've met on Twitch that there's no fucking way I would have met those guys any other way. Like Corridor, Fallen Monument, Swoopa,
Mangles.
Kaya, Mangles, Thanto. There's no way I would have met those guys. I didn't even. Thanto's in Florida. I had no clue.
Yep.
He's literally up the road from us. Like, it's really cool.
Met, and he's up the road from us as well.
Yeah, like even fucking T. Martin.
right down the road. Friend T. Martin.
Right down the street.
I'm coming
so
for you. Next question, please.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the next one was from Clutch again, and he asked how to get people to come back, but you guys just covered that.
Yeah.
So the next one is, was easier YouTube or live streaming on Twitch?
That depends on yourself.
I will tell you right off the bat, YouTube is so much easier. And the reason being is because you get to control everything that goes up there.
Yeah.
Like if you're talking about like live streaming in general is tough because everything's live. You make a mistake,
it's destination programming as well.
So it's good, it's fun, especially when you get it right and you're doing it with good people. But it's tougher because any small mistake can cost you something. Like we have 4 cameras going for the show,
Yep.
and 2 of them don't work right now. Like 2 of them just for whatever reason just shut down.
We had this really bad run of about 30 shows where we'd have audio issues for the
Yep.
first 10 minutes and we'd have to fix it.
Yeah.
We think we got that under control now.
Yeah.
That was an investment of
But-
a lot of money.
I think that the community, the live stream community on YouTube is way less than the live stream community
Yeah,
on Twitch.
there's a culture that comes
like,
with Twitch.
If you go on
So,
Twitch, you have the chance of being hosted by a huge streamer.
somebody closed beta key
And
the day
again, it is
before.
destination programming, so those people have to come out and find you while you're on. And if you're not, I mean, there are some eyes on your past broadcasts and your highlights and stuff, but on YouTube, like that's kind of what you go to YouTube for
Right.
originally, is to check out archived content. So we repost this show on YouTube, and it's posted in audio form on iTunes to download as a podcast.
And we also upload our highlights in
Yeah.
there too.
Yep.
And we get a lot of like extra clicks over there, but we have up to this point we have been primarily Twitch first, and we realized at a certain point that in order for us to grow, we have to embrace YouTube.
Right.
So if I could offer you any kind of advice, it would be to have a relationship with YouTube from the very beginning.
Like my thing is, that's the point of having the 2 shows, and I've kind of noticed that one show skews towards YouTube. I'm beating on my mic all night. One show skews more towards YouTube, and the other show
I just
skews.
did it.
Huh?
I just did it.
Yeah, I've been doing it all night. The other show skews towards Twitch.
Okay.
So with the show that happens
it's okay.
tomorrow at the same time, 10:30, that show skews way more. It's way more involved
Like-
with you guys in chat. So I love doing that show because it's literally us having a conversation with you guys. But this show seems to skew a little bit more towards YouTube. I don't think we will ever stop putting the show up on Twitch. It's just that when I'm editing this show and when I'm thinking of the end game for this show, my end game for the show is YouTube.
Yep.
Because that's where the people are for it.
This was always originally to be a podcast,
Right.
And the first few episodes we weren't on Twitch.
Right. They were all
We
pre-recorded.
recorded the audio, and they went up in a couple of different avenues, but we decided to start putting it on Twitch because it was like, hey, we're already here. We're doing this show. Let's throw it up on Twitch and see what we get. Somewhere in there, it became a Twitch show. But like Joe said, this is very much like the digestible podcast show.
Right.
You would download, listen to your car, or listen to in your car, and so on and so forth. What else we got?
Do you guys live stream? Do you guys play a console on or PC?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, we
I think-
definitely do both. We all alternate.
Yeah.
Some of
PC,
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin, our producer, only does
our
PC.
pro.
Or pro.
I think me and Martin are probably getting on the same page there. I have an Xbox and a PS4, but I fucking love my computer.
I've
love
actually been
on
playing
PC.
my consoles more recently, and that's just because my processor is 4770K. That's fine. That's going to get me by for another couple of years. My video card is a GTX 770. It's a 2 gig card.
Yeah.
It's starting to chug on newer games. Yeah, I can play Ground Zeroes in 60 frames, but I'm a snob, and if I'm getting like, I went to play Witcher and I was getting like 35, 40
Oh,
frames
dude,
per
that's gonna
second
be
on
brutal,
high,
yeah.
and it was pissing me off.
I
I'm the
upgraded my
same.
card to play with
So I haven't played Witcher yet because I refuse to play it at 35 frames.
I'm
I
the
want it
same
at
boat
60.
as you. Like I play Xbox because my cards and my GPU are outdated now.
that.
And I'm just waiting for the right time to buy them.
The other thing is,
Which my
even
stuff
though
is probably still good, it's just not great.
Mine's
Even
good
though-
4 years ago.
Yeah.
even though I play mostly on PC, you will never hear me say that there is no place for consoles or like
Oh, for sure.
I will joke around saying PC Master Race all the time,
Yeah.
but like I have an Xbox,
Yeah.
a PS4, and I have a Wii U. So like there's a place for those things. I completely understand the person who wants to just put a disc in a thing and it works.
Yep.
Every single time.
I
I
mostly
get
play
that.
Rocket League off the Xbox, which is easier for me.
Yeah, I have Rocket League on both.
Yeah,
You know,
I have them
like-
on both too.
I have Rocket League on PS4.
What? So
I have-
random.
It was free for a little while.
I have Rocket
Yeah.
League on
Yeah,
both
that's true.
consoles, and I'm level 25 in both consoles, on both platforms.
Really?
I played a lot of that
They
game.
should just link that shit.
I'm so good at that game.
Anyway, the next question is from Rainbow Dash. Joe, have you seen Hawken yet?
Yes, that game's awesome. I love that
Is that the
game.
mech
I saw that
fighter
game
one?
and I
Yes.
wasn't sure if I wanted
It is
to pick
great.
it up.
I
It
gotta
is
try that.
free. Play that shit. It's
Alright.
awesome. We
I'll
should
stream
do
it.
we should do a game
Alright.
let's play in that.
Okay.
It's fucking great.
No, that's Trainmark. Play Let's.
Play let's.
Play
You're
Let's.
right.
We're
Cube
playing-
plays. Cube plays.
I'm trying to think of what a W is.
3
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
That's a good one. But-
So Red Hot said, I mean, will Tom and Trevor get into Sears Show? Tom and Trevor, I believe, are the guys who are getting.
Tom is
I
pro
didn't hear the
syndicate.
question.
Okay. It's from Red Hot. He said, will Tom and Trevor get into Sears Show for this or a slap on the wrist?
Tom and Trevor. So you
Tom
talking
and
about Team Art and Pro Syndicate.
Yeah.
We
His
suspect
name's
that
not even fucking
my
Martin.
prediction is that the FCC is going to come down on them. They'll have some healthy fines, and going forward, they will be very careful about what they post. And all of the people that were their
Take an
really
L?
big fans before are probably going to be their really big fans after this. I hope
Jeez.
that the FTC comes down and whoops some ass and
They might have to
rains
pay
holy
back
hell
all that money.
fire on them. I want them to lose their fucking house, and I know that sounds so.
and then we'll buy it. We'll buy it.
I know that I sound so like the sodium chloride.
So mean.
My sodium levels are
The
so
JP salt.
high.
Where's the JP salt?
My sodium levels are so high, but I literally I want these kids to know that they fucked up, and I don't want them to skate because they have 9 million people on YouTube. I want fucking
You
YouTube.
suck at emotes.
I want
There
YouTube
it
to
is.
ban their fucking channels. I want Twitch to ban their fucking channels.
Jesus
I want them
Christ.
to lose their
Wait,
sources of income.
keep
and
spamming
realize
salt,
that they
please.
fucked up.
Well, Mark, I think that's gonna happen because
I don't think
There's
there's
a lot of
I
people
thought
in our
you were
chat
gonna-
that said,
I thought you were
"Oh,
gonna be contrarian." I was like, dude, you
It's
fucking be
PJ
reasonable.
Salt,
with
no.
me.
No, look at the people in our chat. Everyone says, "Oh, yeah,
More
I watch
salt.
Syndicate. I watch Steve Martin all the time."
More
and
salt.
now they just feel so scummy. I'm not saying all their player base or all their people
like
that
her
love
little-
them
Yeah.
are going to go away.
I like it.
But I honestly think that a huge chunk. I'm with you. Fuck their house. Fuck all
fuck
their
their
shit.
fucking couch.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
I'm on the opposite. I don't want them to lose the house. I don't want them to be fucking. We have enough bums in Florida. We don't need any more of those.
They're gonna be hanging outside Castleberry
We were
GameStop.
good. We don't need that.
But that's how you found me, Joe.
Yes, right. That's true. But what I do want is to make sure that the lesson is learned and seen by everyone. I don't want to hear another story of some young kid starting up on this journey that
Make an
all of us
example.
do, and they fucking lose all their money because they didn't take it seriously and they didn't
You're gonna see
understand
him
the
on the
law.
You're gonna see him on the side of the road. We'll sell skins for
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, he's fucking got
No, and,
his
and
laptop.
they got the God bless at the bottom. You always gotta have
Oh,
the God
shit.
bless.
No, he's gonna say like a CS:GO veteran.
Let's go vet.
Yeah.
He's got the patch on the thing.
Trying
like
to
one of his
feed,
fucking
trying to
skins.
feed me, myself, and I.
ISIS veteran fighter.
Oh, shit.
Is this take too hot for you? Am I burning your Twitch?
No, because CS:GO is gonna be like counter terrorist fighter.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
let me
He's just
fucking
moved on to the like
let me
shittier
fucking
game.
tell you something. It is 100 degrees in Orlando today, all right? It's fucking hot, and so am I. Okay? And I want those motherfuckers to be made an example of. They manipulated their fan bases who are primarily underage fucking kids, and they went on their own thing and tried to act like it was no fucking big deal. Well, they're walking around
Salt,
the big
salt,
ass fucking house. That's
salt,
like waterfront
salt.
property. The fucking I would never do that. That'd be so I'd feel
Yes.
so bad.
It's like-
if I fucking took advantage of you guys like I motherfucking did.
Jesus Christ.
Get fucked.
Yes, I
Get
think they should
fucked.
get.
So how to get followers on Twitch is do this.
Yeah.
Clutch Master, you hear it
And
first.
socks.
Such a dude love logo underneath my shirt.
Yes, I think that they definitely need to be punished, and I do believe that the punishment needs to be tough and really hard.
Salt.
But I don't think that they should lose their lives.
Google, Amazon, ban them.
Amazon.
Amazon owns Twitch.
Oh,
make
fair.
them fucking make them sell their fucking skins on Amazon.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
care.
If Amazon owns Twitch and I have Amazon Prime, why don't I have Turbo? Conspiracy.
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
No, but you know what? Fuck
I was waiting for the sugar. I was
Sugar,
waiting
yeah.
for that sugar.
Fuck your house. Roman
I love it.
Reigns.
I fucking love it.
Fuck your house.
What a great
fuck your
promo.
couch.
What was that?
Did I
That
just
Mark
cut a
Heel
promo?
turn confirmed.
That old guy was it right? Like Riley, the Riley factor or something like that.
Riley. Oh,
Yeah,
stay
that
off
was
his
you
fucking
right there.
shit.
Fuck that guy.
Listen, okay, I feel bad for the kids.
For the kids. How do we reach these kids?
kids
With skins.
with skins and fucking gambling websites. I
Dude.
feel bad because they're profiting a lot of money and they're acting like it was no big deal. And then mysteriously they all went dark.
I like
In
you
other
better
words,
on
they
Monster
got
than I like you on
lawyers. What's that?
beer. I like you better when you drink a Monster before drinking beer.
Bro,
Oh, shit.
not sponsored by Monster.
Nice.
I do drink the 0 calorie.
But
it's
you
in
were
the white
fucking
can.
hot.
Absolute zero.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That
that's my
shit's my
favorite
jam.
one.
Yeah.
But you're
Joe
hot
knows.
now.
Look at Joe's face.
Hey. Joe, if
Sugar,
you let me
sugar.
draw, I drink that too.
Daddy Derek.
Just saying.
So that's
Fucking
how I
nerds.
feel. What I think will actually happen will be the same thing that happened to
This
Machinima.
is my dream, by the way. Just have a bunch of emotes flying across the screen
We
on my
made
chat.
it, guys.
We did it.
We did it, boys.
I think they'll get a slap on the wrist. Next question.
Next question is from Who Dropped You. Question: Can Joe get a working mic for his streams?
Boom!
Get it what?
Got
Can
him!
Joe get a working mic for his streams?
Okay, so
Got him.
Fucking got him!
all right, I have no idea. I have no idea what's been going on
Yeah,
the
fuck
past
your
couple
mic, dude.
days.
Fuck that dude's couch and fuck
start
your
your
mic.
OBS all over again. Like delete everything.
Maybe, but damn, dude, that's a fucking bitch. But no, I have no idea what's
it's
happening.
for the people, Joe.
I will do my best to try to fix that. Like I said, I'm going to be out of town this week for the remainder of the week.
Let me forget my keyboard.
But when I come back, that's going to be priority number one. Is
You
figuring
go
out what the
to
hell's going on. with that.
mlgmartin.com and donate money to Skins to get Martin
So,
a
yeah,
keyboard.
get the money, and then
Disclaimer: He doesn't own that channel though.
No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
So you'll get it fixed.
What's been happening, if you guys haven't been watching some of the gameplay streams, is people who are on PC can hear me perfectly fine. I can hear me perfectly fine on my Twitch app, but some people on their mobile apps, they hear the game, but they don't hear me. Makes
iPhone
no
conspiracy.
sense. I don't understand.
Yeah,
what's going on
it
with
may
that.
be iOS related because I had no problem on the PC. I had a problem on my iPhone and my iPad,
I don't know.
and you were
it's
just
weird.
cutting in and out.
It's weird. I'll figure it out. We'll get that. We'll get that straightened out.
Any more questions?
Okay, next question is from Rainbow Dash. We have 2 left, by the way, so far, unless somebody
I'm
else
gonna put
has
a
one.
taco.
Rainbow
Still coming
Dash.
down.
Joe, do you watch Overwatch porn? Who's your favorite?
All right, here he goes.
Overwatch porn. Who's your
Joe?
Overwatch porn. Have I seen any? Yes. Do I go out of my way to find it? No. So, of what I've seen so
Don't
far,
say diva.
it's been Diva.
Uh-oh.
It's all these.
It's
Dude,
all
she's
diva.
the 13-year-old gambling
She's
for
not
Skins.
fucking 30. She's like 18.
No.
She's 21 years old now.
No.
In
now.
the game, she's 19.
No.
She's 19.
She's 19.
I hate it.
Anyway, besides that, it's been her and like Widowmaker. That's the only ones that I see on there. I did remember seeing a Tracer one, but it wasn't really porn. It was more of just like
A
her
butt?
face and a butt
Where's the Zarya porn?
In the butt.
and a butt. But yeah,
Nobody wants to see Zarya porn.
guys,
Dude,
Rule
that's a
34,
man.
fucking Overwatch.
Rule
What else we got?
34,
Question.
Next
Jazzy
question
the
is from
Jackrabbit.
Clutchmasters. Well, he wants to know if he'll ever be able to play with us during
Who?
the streams.
Clutch
Yes.
Masters wants
Hell
to
yeah.
play with us.
So-
The answer is yes.
One of the things when I was talking about this before was we want, for the record, I don't go out of my way to look at. Anyway, no, okay.
We'll
So-
just Twitch highlight that. For the record, I don't go on my way to watch porn.
I don't. I mean, why would I go out of my way to find Overwatch porn?
Well, you know,
I don't know.
Maria, tits.
Look, there's a lot of free
Skins.
there's a lot of free actual porn that you can watch on the internet if you're of age. If you're not of age, don't listen to this.
Oh
Yep.
no!
Is that age 13
Do
or
we
18?
actually have to
I
answer
don't
that
fucking
question? I don't.
What?
Zootopia porn.
Oh,
Whoa.
I've never watched
No.
movies. on it.
Zootopia is the
We're
new
not
Disney
touching that.
movie.
But no, there's a lot of that free shit that you can watch. Why would you watch animation?
When can Clutch
Anyway.
Masters play with us?
Anyway, say that.
Oh right.
So we
porn.
were talking about this earlier, where we wanted to make a community,
Day? Night?
community night where we could play some games with you guys.
Yes.
What
is game night?
And, and we have been trying to narrow down a day for that, but it's
Oh.
going to come very soon. And when it does, be on the
There.
lookout to our Twitter and our Twitch. We will announce it there. I did see that. Was it? I'm fucking up names now. What was his name?
Just try it.
Clutch Masters?
Use your word.
Clutch Masters. You did post
Clutch
on our forums,
Masters.
which we do have that are still up.
Wow, we have
Um,
that.
And he did say that in chat that he posted something in there, which I'm excited to go read that. Yeah, that's there for you guys. You guys can go in our forums. That is the best way for you to get in
At
contact
1,000
with
followers, 24-hour live
Yeah.
stream of us playing with you.
Okay, sounds
You
good.
heard it
to
here
me.
Yeah.
first.
It most likely will end up on a weekend, maybe.
Clutch Masters, I know that we don't have the social media stuff up right now, but our Twitter is actually G_cubed.
Yep.
And you know what? With that, we're going to call it a night.
Yep.
So, yeah, hit us up on Twitter, G_cubed. The E is a 3. Pop that follow button. You'll see when we're on. You'll kind of see, you get a sneak preview of what the topics are like for our shows. This show is
Yeah.
every Tuesday night,
Yeah.
10:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah.
We do a show on Wednesdays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. A little bit different format from this. It's
Yep.
called the Prono
Yeah.
Show, hosted by
We
our.
just got a host.
We got that host.
All right, we
from
got to stay another
Mercrock.
15 minutes now.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Bruce.
Hosted by Rick, who's a good friend of ours.
Yes.
And that show is more of kind of a debate, roundtable style discussion revolving one singular topic.
This time we do have the topic, and I'm trying to find it.
and,
All right.
and we will
We'll vamp for
actually
you for a
and
bit.
that's the including betas with
Yes.
bundle games.
Having games squished with a beta or another game,
Yeah.
for that matter, with Call of
Oh.
Duty.
It's basically like baiting a bunch of other games with like a beta or something like that. So that'll be the topic of discussion for tomorrow, and that's a really interactive show too.
Yeah.
That requires you guys to actually vote and take a side. So tune into the Prono Show tomorrow night on this channel. If you haven't bopped that follow button already, which I know a lot of you guys did, thank you so much for
Fuck
doing
yeah.
that. Go ahead and do that so you can
Thank you
tune
so
in
much.
tomorrow night. In the meantime, like I said, Twitter, G_Cube, that he's a 3.
Yell at us.
Instagram, G_Cube, that he is a 3. We're on Facebook as well. Just search G_Cube like you do with our Twitch URL. And we're on YouTube.
We're also on CSGO Lottery.
CSGO Lottery.
We are not on
yes,
CS:GO
yes.
Lottery. God damn it.
MLGmartin.com.
If you guys haven't checked out that video, please do
Terrible
that
timing
search right
continues.
now. If you do a Google,
A gargle search.
if you do a Google search
Add salt.
H3H3 CS:GO Lotto, it's that video. It's like the first link that pops up.
H3H3.
It's a 13-minute video explaining everything that happened. Ethan's funny as hell.
Yeah, he's
So
great.
really
funny.
bop the sub button for that dude too. And while you're over there, come
Oh,
check out our stuff.
yeah, sub
Keep
to
us
ours.
give me pizza. It happens.
Sub to our
When I
shit.
come back, I will try to get you a list of the people that I sat down on the ABC carpet and listened to and learned a lot of shit from too, so that you can watch those guys too. But there's some good people out there to really learn from for this stuff. So
In the meantime,
let's get out of here.
next week,
I'm
10:30
sweating.
p.m. Eastern Time. Join
It's
us
not that
again.
bad.
We'll have a lot to talk about. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for your support tonight. And
We're going to watch that Overwatch porn.
No.
We're not.
Oh, skins?
Yeah.
Okay, skins.
Bye.
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 It took me the whole day to watch it.
I'm probably gonna sit down and watch that Thursday. But no, like you watched it. It was
bad.
pretty bad. What was okay? So the other thing, not aside from the game itself,
Yeah.
its launch was pretty shit too.
Really?
Yeah. So basically, here's what happened. As a person who pre-ordered the game on Sunday, A, I could not preload the game, which that off the bat was stupid, and B, I couldn't even like install the